What's going on, everybody? Jamie here from Sharonatsea. Hey, when Sharon told me what today's cruise tip of the day was, I asked her if it'd be okay if I sat in for her because this is a topic that I really am passionate about and I love talking about. Today I'm going to share 10 great tips why the next time your cruise ship pulls into port, you may want to think about just staying on that ship. Okay, I know most of us cruise because it goes to amazing destinations and amazing ports. You can see different cultures, lifestyles, and you just learn a lot from doing it. But every once in a while you come across a port, maybe you've been there before. You're just not too excited about getting off the ship. Maybe you're concerned a little bit about safety in a certain port. Whatever the reason is, I'm here to tell you today that it's okay to stay on the ship when your cruise ship pulls into port. Alright, so the first reason I'm going to give you, and this may seem pretty obvious, is that you will have the entire ship to yourself. Anytime you go to port, usually at least 80-85% of the folks on the ship end up getting off. So you will have the run of the entire ship to explore, run around, check things out, do a lot of things you may not have been able to do already. And it's just awesome to be one of the only people running around on a cruise ship. It's a great, great feeling, and I definitely recommend it. Alright, number 2, the food venues are open pretty regularly, just like as if it's any other day of the cruise. So that place you wanted to go to lunch but the lines were too long, or that's only open certain hours and you're doing something else those days, you're going to have a chance to check out different food venues and try different things that maybe you usually wouldn't be able to try. Alright, the next reason is spa deals. I don't know if you knew this, but port days, usually the spas on the ship have special discounts for a lot of their services. Whether you're looking for something like a simple hairstyle, teeth whitening treatment, I don't know, like acupuncture, maybe just a deep tissue massage, anything like that, you can probably get a very heavy discount on a port day if you check out the deals in the spa. The next great reason I have is pools and hot tubs will be virtually empty. Instead of sharing a hot tub with about 12 of your favorite strangers, or getting into a pool that may or may not have a pee in it, if you know what I'm talking about, you're going to have that thing to yourself. Heck, you could swim laps in the Lido deck pool because there will be no one else around. So staying on the ship to have the pools and the hot tubs to yourself, that is awesome. Now another great reason is you're just going to save a lot of money. Think of the savings. You don't have to pay for an excursion, you don't have to tip anyone, you don't have to pay for a taxi, you don't have to potentially overpay for food in a port, you don't have to risk going somewhere and getting some food in an environment that you're not too sure about how well prepared that food is. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You just stay on the ship, eat all the food that you want, drink whatever you want. If you have a drink package especially, you can work your way towards that drink limit, if there is one, and have an amazing day on the ship. Another awesome reason to stay on the ship, I'll give you 2 words. Water slides. I don't know, maybe that's one word, but you know what I mean. Water slides and other onboard activities, there's no line. Maybe you want to go on that sky ride. Maybe your ship has bumper cars, or it has laser tag that you want to check out, or I don't know, roller coasters. I mean, who knows what's going to be on the ship that you're on in this day and age, but all those onboard activities, you're going to be able to get on them, including water slides. Imagine running up to the water slide over and over again with no line, no wait, and going over and over on that water slide. That would be amazing. Now another thing that we like to do on occasion is people watch. Grab a great seat somewhere and watch all the people come back from their port day. You will see some wild and crazy things. People who were at the local bar all day, stumbling back onto the ship, they are a riot and a lot of fun to watch. I don't know if you've done that before. People watching is a lot of fun, and you might want to check that out as well. One thing that you can also take advantage of is you can get the best chair on the Lido deck, or the best lounger on the Lido deck. Maybe you always wanted that chair right by the pool, or right by the hot tub, or another certain location where you just get all the sun. Either way, you pick your favorite chair and you're there ready to go, because once everyone does get back on the ship in the afternoon, the entertainment's going to start up again. Cruise director's going to be on the Lido deck, they're going to have a deck party maybe or something, and you will have front row seats that you can enjoy the rest of the day. Now here's something you may not have thought about doing, but you might really find it interesting. You could strike up a conversation with one of the crew members, maybe someone you've seen a couple times. Maybe you see someone that waits on you in the main dining room and you also see him at lunchtime on the Lido deck. and you can just talk to them, ask them questions. Where are they from? Do they have family back home? How long have they been working on the ship? Do they like it? You can get all those answers to all those questions you might have, and chances are they'll have a little extra time so they can actually sit down and chat back with you. So it's always kind of neat and interesting. Strike up a conversation with a crew member, make a new friend, and I think you get a lot out of that. Another great reason to stay on the ship, photo ops. You know that perfect atrium staircase that you've been checking out, or maybe you want that Titanic photo, or there's something else you saw, some artwork you want to get your picture taken in front of, or maybe you just want to sneak into the main lounge and run up on the stage. Anything like that you could probably do if you stay on the ship on a port day. The photo ops are endless, and you don't have to worry about anyone photo bombing or video bombing you, or getting in the way, or walking in front of you right as you're about to take the perfect photo of your family member or loved ones. And maybe one of the best reasons to stay on the ship when the ship pulls into port, and it's okay to admit this, maybe you just need to recoup a little. You've been going 100 miles an hour since you got on the ship. The packing, the planning, the travel to get to the port, the excitement of getting on the ship, you're burning the candle at both ends, you're dehydrated, you're exhausted. Maybe you just need a little downtime to relax. I mean, if you're on a 7 or 8 day cruise, somewhere right in the middle is a great time to just catch your breath, regroup, recharge the batteries, and get ready for the second half of that cruise so that you can continue to have an amazing week full of energy and create some of the best memories of your life. All right, so those are my top 10 tips why you might just want to stay on the cruise ship next time you're in a cruise port. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you so much to Sharon for letting me sit in for this one cruise tip of the day. I hope you guys didn't mind. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hey, by the way, I don't know if you've been watching the channel a little bit, but if you haven't done it yet, we'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're always aware of new content that's coming out. Check us out every Monday night on our Monday Night Live show on YouTube. We have a lot of fun. We chat for an hour or two with a lot of our friends, and we talk about cruising and all kinds of other fun stuff. Join us on Facebook at the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. Thanks for watching this episode of Cruise Tip of the Day. I appreciate it. And for myself, Sharon, Matthew, and everyone here at Sharon at Sea, happy cruising.